guess I'll have to, buy a lottery ticket. I guess the stars are aligned today.
Stars are definitely aligned today, but you know what? It's gonna be who can punish first, and that shield not looking pretty good. But like I mentioned before, bait and punish. Something that Pharaoh was doing there was kind of forcing or just giving the chance to basically punish his shield and then get punished himself for it. And all that damage being tacked up now at even percent.
Yeah, that's the thing about double rising up air, is that, like, yeah, if you drop shield, you get exploded by it. Like, as long as you hold shield, it's the second up air is super negative on shield. It's like a very easy punish. And good stuff that Pharaoh just having the shield discipline to know that, like, alright, I wait for the second hit to punish. Because there are some characters, like Game Watch especially, where you have to wait for that second hit in order to punish the character.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
He keeps catching him for these jumps, and like that's why I said that, like, Pharaoh really needs to start watching how he's jumping, or like how he's both jumping in neutral and how he's jumping back to stage. Because we're seeing time and time again that, like, it's just ready and willing, just open arms, like, please jump into me.
Ooh, I like that grip.
Trying to hit with double egg, but doesn't even matter because he was able to get that, and because it's Battlefield, not gonna get saved by the stage.
Yeah, unfortunate stock right there for in this scenario. Seemed like he had a good momentum going, but you know what? All it takes is one neutral B to your death. And unfortunately, that air dodge cost him so much. But now at even percent, both these players sitting at 2 stocks apiece. And now Pharaoh playing a lot more passive, forcing to get in his face, or at least forcing to just throw out unsafe options right there.
Yeah, that double egg, really, really smart. Like, it both forced, like, to kind of use his double jump and then punish the double jump. It's like a lot of what I was seeing, like, Unleashed from the last DNA. Like, he'd use like double egg to kind of like cover both a short hop and a full hop. Sorry, and just staying on the ground while being, like, both projectiles being safe on shield. Ooh, yeah, she's so clean with hitting those. Alright.
Yeah, he's really clean with it, man. Just those drifts in general, and just catching his opponent. It's like his opponent expecting one thing, but he just says, "I'm just gonna put you in the egg again."
Alright, so yeah, they're both really just fishing for, like, at this opening. They both want, like, to get something. Gets a fair drag down though. Finally, can he get to make the most out of this opening? Gets a little bit of percent. 100, puts him back to a percent. So Pharaoh really has to play safe around grab. Yeah, that weak up tilt really putting in work.
Yeah, definitely does a lot of wonders for Yoshi, especially in those kind of scenarios where you feel like it's not gonna connect, but somehow it does. Back throw? No, gonna mash out of it in time and utilizing the egg roll to tack up 27% of damage.
Yeah, that's not something you really see every day. Like, egg roll working even when, like, the opponent didn't really even mean to do it. Like, so, sometimes you miss input and you gotta roll with it.
Yeah,
you get rolling around.
Definitely paid dividends right there for Pharaoh in this scenario. And let's see what this punish consists of. Struggling to get the second stock off of Pharaoh.
Yeah, these eggs making it like a huge wall right now. Just, you will not approach me. And he's oh, this could be it though.
Wow.
He gets the tech chase. I'm at 187. So yeah, this is entirely doable for us. Like, this is pretty much, like, one Ness combo could probably do like 80. So as long as he can kind of, like, keep from taking too much percent before then he's hit pretty.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Yoshi does have that super armor to work around, so even when he's caught in a combo, all it takes is just jumping at the right time, utilizing those frames of invincibility to just keep him away. Or not invincibility, but armor.
Yeah, because jump is frame 1, so, like, that's an interesting thing about Yoshi, is that he can actually get out of combos that have 1 frame openings in them.
Yep.
Because yeah, his double jump is the fastest escape option in the game. Like, that grenade can, because they're all frame 1.
Oh.
Yeah, he's really trying to kind of gimmick him off the top of this BF. Wow, what a great... He reads the cross-up on the up air and still follows up with the drag down. Smart stuff.
That's just pristine play right there from knowing exactly where his opponent was going to be at what time and catching him there to steal game one of what seemed to be Pharaoh's game to win. Just the tables turned, and takes one.
The thing about that ledge scenario that was like really interesting is that like Pharaoh was trying to exploit the Ness habit of doing like straw hop nair at that percent, because like
Right.
Had Pharaoh to drop down double jump, which is a big Yoshi habit, that he would have died to that nair. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna play this mind game where like he's probably gonna either like fade back or he's probably gonna jump back and do something, or just straw hop and try and nair. So let me get up attack in order to catch like an early attempt at hitting him. But
Right.
well, he swung a little bit too early with his own get up attack, and that ended up costing him very greatly.
Yeah. Just good play right there from good play from both players, I should say. As we go back to Battlefield for game 2 in this best of 5, so we could be seeing, you know, the way that these two have been playing. I wouldn't be surprised if it's go to game 5, but definitely something that Pharaoh's gonna have to do is just start playing a little bit more cautious, be more aware of exactly what Ness can do to just take him off his game. That PK fire is gonna be essential, but so is that neutral B from Yoshi, man. We've been seeing Pharaoh connect those left and right as the forward smash. Not your usual option for Ness, but the back air is enough.
Yeah, I was like, that's the one thing about the up B is that it's like there's two ways to get around it. You either go deep low below it, so that way you can avoid a horizontal egg, or you come at that like diagonal angle that just did, where it's like very hard to catch, especially like since they're already holding forward in order to get drift of the up B, so like they'd have to pull back in order to get a higher angle on their egg.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Oh,
what a trade!
Yeah,
really getting some good mileage out of those stocks. You know, you just play at Walmart like a fiddle.
Yeah.
A Walmart, a Wall Street.
Yeah, I heard Walmart. I'm like, whoa, okay, Walmart. We've downgraded. That's how low we've downgraded, man.
I really need to technically that little dog with the eye patch is still there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good stuff right here, man. We're only seeing some really good gameplay coming in from both these players who are showing no signs of stopping. But look, oh, once again going for the F smash, not gonna connect this time. And now Pharaoh not allowing to get on his feet and do what he wants to do. The momentum is on Pharaoh's side, but for how much longer as he is off stage? Gonna get punished.
Ooh, all right. So that happened. Like whenever you see that slight knockback, that means you just broke Mega Armor, and that means his double jump is gonna be a lot easier to punish because he won't have that Mega Armor to fall back onto. All right.
Yeah.
Really trying to get this edge guard, but like it's so scary to kind of go out there after Ness, because like if you swing a little bit too early, you can just get up B and just explode at like 55 right now. He's at up B death percent.
Yeah. But you know what? He definitely has to do everything he can to seal this stock as soon as possible. If not, is just going to take full advantage. And right here, you see, Pharaoh has been playing a lot more passive in this games. But with a stock lead, with a stock deficit, and with the percent that's been racked up, he knows he has to be a lot more aggressive, which is something that he's not wanting to do against a player like but it's costing him. And no punish there, and no stop.
He gets the up tilt, but like he got sent at such a far away angle that like he has to position himself to get under and that takes way too much time for like him to get the double jump up air out.
Oh, as a fair, not enough. That's really good DI coming in from and gonna get punished as he is baited to air dodge into the platform and just get up air. Now Yoshi definitely can bring this back. He has a lot of combo game of his own. All he has to do is just point and click that button wherever it is that he's gonna be.
He's definitely got like at least like anywhere from 6 to 10 more percent. All right, ooh, great punish on the miss tech. Yeah, I thought like maybe with the double jump air dodge he can get back, but you know, not letting up his amazing advantage to keeping on the pressure. It's very smart stuff to kind of just kill him, kick him while he's down.
Yeah, man. I just kind of ran away with that game too, even when it seemed like it was pretty much anyone's game to go. Just towards that last half of the game, coming in clutch, stealing the game. And up 2-0. Pharaoh has a lot of things to think about now. But I don't think Battlefield is going to be the right stage for Pharaoh in this scenario. So I definitely do. I would suggest changing it, but
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna start really like I feel like looking for a smaller stage, for a larger stage, especially horizontally, is gonna be like where he wants because I was definitely doing better in the close quarter, um, like the close quarter encounters.
oh, Unova.
Yep. This would be very interesting because like not only can Pharaoh get some early kills, especially off the top, like I'm definitely seeing some platform shenanigans coming out with ad tilts and up airs, but he also has to watch for the small side blast zones because like that back throw is definitely gonna start taking stocks at like 100, especially at, like right at ledge.
Yeah, just due to the blast zones on the side being a little bit more smaller than your PS2 stage. That's going to be a key factor, like you mentioned before. So stocks can be taken a lot more earlier in this game too, especially due to the fact that Battlefield, with the high ceiling and the blast zones to the side just being a lot more larger. Yeah, these stocks will be coming out a lot more sooner, and that will benefit both these characters because we all know that Ness has a lot of jank in his attacks, especially those smash attacks. But so does Yoshi. So it's almost anyone's game to win.
I really like Pharaoh's adaptation of just kind of like letting come to him because like he's getting a lot more punish opportunities because he's like, all right, you're gonna like nair or fair onto my shield. Oh, you did it. All right, let me just get this nair, and now I'm an advantage. I get you. Ooh.
That was not
Risk
worth
trade.
it, man. That was definitely not worth it coming in from Pharaoh. Guts punished hard, and it seemed like knew exactly what he was going to do. It's like he knew Pharaoh wanted to get in and try to punish him for using that PK flash, but you know what? He gets punished himself. He got the trade, but what did it cost him? His stock.
But he is doing a good job of kind of like getting this percent up. Like sitting at like a very risky 128 right now, like a good read, or even just like a nice hard call out with like a backer forward. Yeah, let's go in and take it. And they're pretty much staying at like pretty even percents right now. Just whoever can get the anti-air first is going to have so much momentum going into this next stock.
Yeah, now both players just showing no signs of wanting to approach, and with what need, can just sit back and just wait for Pharaoh to get in. But we all know what Pharaoh's been doing. He's just been waiting and patiently to get these bait and punishes, which have not been doing him any wonders. Dash attack, but nice utilization of that there. Being a multi-hit move, it's not really going to stop until he hits the floor and until the animation ends. So good stuff there. Up tilt into up tilt into up air damage.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to scout out like Oz defensive option, but Oz just kind of empty landed, and like Pharaoh just stood there like, oh wait, you didn't press a button? What do I do now? Really caught him like kind of sleeping. He's really looking for the gimmick. Though definitely seems very keen on it. That could also be like another layer of conditioning where like you kind of like get them to like stop shielding. With those neutral beasts, like yeah they whiff, but like they're almost telegraphing to your opponent. They're like, yeah, I want to egg you. Oh wait, now I'm just gonna go super aggressive. Now you're not shielding as much because that shield loses to the egg blade.
Yep. See right there. Finally utilizing that yo-yo to its potential and getting that stock away from Pharaoh. Pharaoh had no other options but to recover back on ledge after he used his up B the first time. So there was really nothing else Pharaoh could do there. Gonna steal stock, and now all this damage just being racked up once again. Oh, super armor coming into effect, saving Pharaoh from a potential gimp there.
Alright, yeah, really trying to like find any opening. It's gonna be pretty hard for him. Nice recovery coming out from Alright. It hasn't been the trap. This is like where it's really scary because like that up B just kills people. It was insane.
Ooh, but so does that fair, man.
Yeah, almost as insane as that fair. Just like going all the way off stage, really putting himself out there, just desperate to get this kill. But it paid off.
It did pay off, but now there's so much work to be done on Pharaoh's side, and it's definitely not impossible for a character like Yoshi. But you know what? With the tools that Ness has and the playstyle that you have to have with a character like Yoshi, it's gonna be hard to find those openings. But it seems like it doesn't matter as he steals the game. from 2-1 Pharaoh, just showing resiliency non-stop and taking it. Wow. That
Yeah, like,
was a battle, man.
sorry, I was just saying something, but yeah, like, all had the momentum the entirety of that game, and Pharaoh just finally took that second stock and really figured out where the exact angles of attack that he could use to kind of get around us spacing.
That was just really good, really crisp gameplay coming in from Pharaoh, man. Definitely, definitely opened my eyes there. Definitely, woke me up a little bit too. Getting a little bit sleepy coming into this winners finals, but you know what? That was a wake up call, and that was fun to watch. But now town and city, a lot more space to work around for both these players, and with the playstyle of Pharaoh, it can definitely do him a lot more wonders than Ness. But you know what? Even with a player who's as passive as Pharaoh can be, Ness benefits from this a lot more too. Especially with the side blast zones being a little bit more smaller.
Yeah, this actually extremely benefits Ness because like it has really tall like top blast zones, really small really short like side blast zones. Right. So like the fact that Ness loves to kill off the side, and like yeah, he can kill off the top, but that's mainly to be Yoshi's primary way of sealing out stocks. Like the F tilt up air, up tilt up air, or even just up air, or just a nice like jump read.
Yeah, but right now, this seems like this stock will not be taking as good DI coming in from Pharaoh. Oh, no!
Ooh, yeah, he tried to go for the suicide up B, but, like, Pharaoh was actually able to parry the up B hit, and, like, I was kind of just thinking to himself, like, what did I just do? Because he had a 100% lead. Yeah, like, a clean 100% lead, but finally gonna take the stock.
It really didn't seem like there was any reason to go for a suicide type attempt. Even if it were to connect, it seemed like it would have killed Ness anyways. But you know what? I just came back. He relapsed. He said, you know what? Gonna have to shake it off, bring this game back. And he's doing so right now. In terms of stops, it's back to a 2-2 game.
Really like how I was kind of crossing up Pharaoh's shield. Because he'll go for like, the low forward airs, and then as soon as Pharaoh's like, oh, I didn't get hit by the full forward air, he'll get back here, and then like his DI won't always be there, and so it'll take even more percent than he expected to take. Wow, really trying to look out for the air dodge out of the egg lay. He's desperate for this kill. Ooh, nice mix up. Looks to be huge. Really looking for that. They're both trying to cheat each other out of stocks.
Yeah, both Pharaoh just kind of miscalculating just a little bit off of what he wants to get from and just playing at the corner. Pharaoh not in a good spot when he's just leaving himself vulnerable for potential attacks just like that. Oh,
ooh, nice job. He was catching the shield flashes earlier, which like whenever you see someone flashing shield, that's a huge tell that they want to parry something that you're doing. And like Yoshi, pretty much most of his attacks are like single hits besides that down air. So like down air and gap are like the only two that are like good multi-hits. So you know, smart stuff Pharaoh catching what I wanted to do just from like a small little tell that wasn't really that easy to pick up on.
Yeah, it really wasn't. But you know what? Pharaoh has been connecting those shield breaks left and right. It's definitely one of his classic things to do with a character like Yoshi, and it's paid off. He has the lead, but for how much longer with getting a little bit more aggressive and just throwing out a lot more PK fires. Knowing that even if he throws out those PK fires, depending on how far he is from a character like Yoshi, he will be racking up damage and he will be doing it safely. Oh, I like the option coming from
Yeah, he barely got past that B, which is like very, very risky because there's so many punishes you get off of it, and it can put you in such a bad spot, especially if you get hit by the tail towards the end once your Mega Armor runs out.
Yeah, but right now, Pharaoh fighting for his life once again in a disadvantaged state as that super armor comes into effect, but it won't last him until the yo-yo flips him from the ledge and takes him to the heavens. Punching his ticket into grands.
Wow, this is making it all the way to winner size Grand. A player who like only like really started like showing his stripes like once the Wi-Fi really started. Like he's always been there. Like I've definitely seen him plays pretty well at the Weenie Hut like juniors, but like like results like this are definitely seem to be something new to him. And he's I really hope he can continue this this momentum going back into like offline and or at least for the very least the remainder of quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it before when I commentated the last time I commentated in Fusion with Nintunistum.